Hello there, welcome to another one of my Spyro Abyss Skills and Techniques video. But today it's gonna be a little bit different because I'll be doing a little bit of live commentary as the video goes on. So without further ado, let's get started. So as usual, my video always starts out with me looking at the enemy info first. So in the first chamber, first half, we have Nobushi, Skyragis and Treasure Hoarders. But these guys are not really that difficult in my opinion. As for the second half, it's just two ruin guards. They're not really that difficult anyways. Second chamber, we have the Whopper Flowers. They're very easy as well. Then the second half, it's a difficult one, I gotta tell you. So I'll talk about it when we go into second chamber. Alright, for the third chamber, we have Abyss Lectors and Heralds in the first and second half, which I'll also go over when we get there. As for the team composition, I put Ayato in the first half. I wanted to play with Ayato team that I just recently got, so it's kind of like a new toy for me. And as for the second half, I recommend you bringing freeze team comp like Kaya Rosaria. They're really great against the Abyss Heralds in the third chamber. And I also want to highlight that Anemo Traveler is also a good option here, so bring her if you can, or him. Okay, let's jump into the first chamber then. So in the first chamber, you're gonna see a lot of Treasure Hoarders, and there's 3 Nobushis in the front. It's not really that big of a deal to deal with. They're really easy to defeat. Just bring a Sucrose. Since I'm not going to be using Kazuha or Ventia, I'm gonna try to involve a lot of 4 stars in this team. By the way, that's from the Abyssal Blessing Moon. That's 70k damage. You're gonna see that a lot of the times. Just every time you switch characters, make sure to weave in some normal attacks to get some stacks. If you don't know, they're like Eula burst stacks, so they actually stack up, and once after 9 seconds or something, and then they'll do true damage to them. Okay, once you've reached the chamber for second half, it's not that difficult anyways. You're gonna see 2 ruin guards spawn in the front and back. They are really a pushover to deal with. They're really not that hard. Just deal with them however you like. Okay, so once we've jumped into second chamber, this is where the fun begins. In the first half, it's all rise and shine because it's also a really easy chamber in the first half. It's just Whopper Flowers. Just deal with them with the correct element and you do fine. Okay, once you've reached second chamber of the second half, you're gonna see these three dudes. Really annoying enemies. I would say the first one you focus down is either the Abyss Lecter or the Abyss another Lecter, which is Pyro 1. Just pick whichever you want to defeat first. They don't make a really big difference whether which one you defeat first. You're gonna see their HP gets whittled down really quickly. They don't have a lot of HP in actuality. You're gonna feel like they have a lot of DPS jack in there, but it's actually not. The most of the time you spend is trying to break their shields. So use everything you can, burst them down as fast as you can. You're gonna need a lot of time for the shield break. And I also picked none of those offensive Abyss cards. If you actually noticed it, I actually picked the one with the healing from using your burst, because this guy really do a lot of damage. And I really don't have a healer in there. Xingqiu might heal a bit, but it's not that much. You're gonna find yourself dying a lot of times if you don't have a healer. Alright, finally the third chamber. This chamber is, yeah, two Abyss Lecters, the Pyro ones. Okay, what you want to do here is you run to the either side of them so you can group them up together naturally. You see only one of them is moving, but either one of them is gonna move towards to the other Abyss Lecter, so they group up together like this. This by far is the most efficient way for you to whittle down their HP. Okay, once you're in the second half of third chamber, you're gonna see two Abyss Heralds. These two move around a lot, so that's why I really recommend a perma-freeze team to fight against these two Heralds. If you don't have a lot of crowd control characters, perma-freeze is only the best option you have here. And you can also see that they really don't have a lot of HP. So just, even with a perma-freeze team, your damage ceiling is not gonna be as high as a reverse vape or reverse melt team. Also, another thing to note here is that you're gonna see my Traveler Swirling Park cryo a lot of the times in there. It's quite consistent way for you to break the Abyss Herald shield, because there's really not a lot of cryo characters that have rapid cryo application out there. So Traveler is one of your best options if you want to break the Abyss Herald shield. So yeah, just keep watching. You're gonna see my Traveler swirling cryo really consistently throughout this entire fight.